everybody, hi, welcome back. You are here at my Facebook page and also my YouTube channel. It is me, Candice Gold Vlogs. So if you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up as well. So yes, here we go again. Another week has gone past. Thank you so much for watching my previous video. Here is another banger. Alright, so what are we going to talk about today? Have you ever wondered what this so-called medical examination is all about? So yes, if you apply as a flight attendant, once you've passed the interview and stuff, you will go through a series of medical examinations. Are you fit to fly? If you're interested, please stay tuned. Okay, so yes, you heard it right in my introduction. Today we are going to talk about the so-called medical examination of a flight attendant. So first off, the number one question is why? Cabin crew or flight attendants actually go through a different lifestyle than anybody else. Okay, so what do I mean by this? We are trapped in a metal tube for how many hours? Inhaling and exhaling recycled air. We go through different sleeping patterns, and yes, we do actually go to different countries. So they need to know if you are fit for the job. So first off, yes, the eyes. Okay, so yes, you will go through an eye exam. Back in the day, yes, they would love you to have 20/20 eye vision. However, or eyesight, however, they know nowadays that it is impossible, especially when we live in an era of gadgets. So nowadays, they do accept that you wear eyeglasses or even contact lenses. You can go as far as 20/40, and they would want to know if you are actually colorblind or not, because being colorblind is a big no-no when you are a flight attendant. Why is this? Because we do have colors that we need to go through, like lights, colors of lights. Red means something, blue means something, amber means something, so on and so forth. Okay, so you cannot be colorblind if you want to be a flight attendant, unfortunately, because in an emergency, you wouldn't be of much help, would you? Okay. Okay, so if you're going to go to the interview and you do have eyeglasses, I do advise you to wear clear contacts. All right, so the next thing is hearing. Okay, so yes, they do want to check your ears. They don't want you to have any infections in your ears. Why? Because the aircraft is pressurized. The simple cold, you are not advised to fly because of the pressure. And I've tried it before, because yes, I am hard-headed, but it's painful. It really is. It hurt so much. I felt like my head was about to explode. That's what they're going to check in your ear. They're going to check the inner ear and the outer ear if there's any infections, and if there are not, blood test. Okay, I also want to know if you are anemic. Obviously, with low blood pressure comes these circumstances where you do feel fainty, or they would not like you to have any infections, and also the big HIV. Next is drug and alcohol. This is a no biggie. I think it's self-explanatory, especially when you're a flight attendant, because you have so much responsibility on your shoulders, and you do not know what will happen that day on your flight. It is a big no-no that you go to work, and I'm sure it's with every other company as well, that you go to work intoxicated. Don't think that, oh, for this test I'm gonna be clean, there's nothing in my system so that I can pass, but once I start flying, I'm gonna go back. Nah. Why? Because there are random checks. Yes, no matter what time your flight is, when you sign it, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, they have tests, okay? But we do also know that a lot of people, especially in their teens or when they are young and wild and free, they do like to party. So there's an exception with alcohol. You may drink alcohol as long as you have a good span of 12 hours before your sign in for your next flight, okay? Teeth. Yes, your lovely teeth. In my experience, they did give me a good x-ray of my teeth, and they saw my molars and they wanted to take it out. Why? Because my molars were, you know how teeth are supposed to be like this. My molars were lying down, baby boys and baby girls. They were lying down like this and pushing my teeth. Thus the reason why my front lower teeth are kind of like crooked and pushed together. It's because of my molars before. So when they saw this, they automatically requested me to go and take them out. And they also would like to know if you've got healthy teeth and if you have had any operations done with your teeth. They want to know the truth. If you've got like implants and everything, so on and so forth. We all know that when it comes to the urine test and stool test, this is obviously to check if you've got any infections within your urine or within your stool, and if so, then you would have to go under medication and everything to clear that out, and then you will have a retest or a redo if it's cleared out. X-ray. Okay, so the X-ray is the tricky one. They actually do an X-ray. This is what I remember them telling me back in the day. So the X-ray, I said, why are we doing an X-ray? Is it for like bone structure or anything? But she said it was an X-ray for the lungs, because they needed to see if your lungs were clear. For obvious reasons, we need clear lungs because we do need to be very active. We'll be lifting a lot of bags. We'd be doing emergency procedures. We'd be shouting. We need good breath. So, okay, I was like, all right. And then when they did my X-ray, they saw two things. Number one, obviously my lungs were clear, but number two, they saw the curve in my spine. So this is where I found out that I actually have scoliosis. And they put on hold my application. And Emirates came back with the certain degrees that is a big no-no, which was around 30 degrees. However, mine at that time was around 9 degrees, so I was in the green. Okay, next is about the heart. So it is the ECG. So they do the ECG exam. This is with your heart rate. If this is where they would find out if you've got abnormal beating or anything to do with your heart. Next, immunizations. Okay, so vaccines. Vaccines are a big thing, especially when you become a flight attendant, because once again, you will be going to different countries that have their own infection. A good example is yellow fever. I remember having one on each arm, like the first day I went there, one here, and then on my legs. And then I had to go back like 2 weeks after or something and have a whole another round. So, so I was like, and they will tell you, they would want your booklet to be up to date. So they're very strict when it comes to immunization. All right, so there we go. There's a quick shot at what we have to go through during the medical examination. I hope you've learned something once again during this vlog today, and I hope that I've added value to you. Thank you so much. Please do like and share this video. Share it with your friends and family. I know there are a lot of people out there that would love and dream about being flight attendants. I'm so happy because I've seen a lot of photos, a lot of posts on Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth, TikTok, about newbies, about the ones that finally got their wings, and I'm so happy and proud of all of you. You know who you are. Mwah. So proud of you. Okay, so yes, this has been your friendly flight attendant, Candice Vlogs. Peace out.